People of the world, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Here we are coming at you. Lovely. 6-5. More systems. Nothing really new today, right? What we're going to be doing is kind of coming up with a game plan. We see a system. Here's how I think I should solve it. Here's the best, if I can talk, best method, right? Today's motto, work smarter, not harder, okay? We know that any of these methods, for the most part, are going to give us the same answer. Wouldn't it be great if it only took us 4 minutes to solve the problem instead of 8? Think of all the extra TikToks you could watch with those 4 minutes, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So quick recap of all of our different ways we know how to solve systems. So graphing, usually probably the fastest. However, a lot of times if we don't get great numbers, we're getting, some kind of fractional answer. Not the best idea because, most of you don't realize that 1.66, 6 repeating is, 1 2/3. Substitution, always a good choice if one equation is solved for a particular variable already. And then we've got the tried and true elimination, which I think most of us love. Anyway, again, if we have standard form equations, that's where we're thinking elimination, especially if we already have same or opposite coefficients. If not, we can quickly make them with a little bit of multiplication, okay? All right, so if we see this, guys, what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? Make it a little bit bigger. There you go. So graph, substitute. We're not even going to graph. We're just going to go straight algebraic methods. Substitution, elimination. What do you want? That's right, elimination. Look, right here, I can easily take this top equation, multiply it by 2 or by -2, and I can eliminate my x's, okay? So that's a good choice. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to multiply, let's just go regular 2. That's fine by me. 4x plus 6y equals 46. Same subtract, opposite add. Of course, we have the same coefficients here with 4, so we're going to do that. 4 minus 4 eliminates. 2 minus 6, -4y. 34 minus 46, what is that? -12. Okay, again, guys, you got to pay attention. To subtract, and we get all kinds of negatives. We divide by -4. Y is 3. Fantastic. Good job. You guys all got 3. Go back to either equation. As we know, let's figure out what x is. So 2x plus 3 times y, which of course now is the number 3, has to be equal to Michael Jordan's basketball number. Good job, MJ. All right, so now we're going to keep solving this one here. So subtract 9. So 2x equals 23 minus 9. What is that? 14. X. 7. Shablop. There we go. Okay? So again, elimination was a good choice. Not to say that we couldn't use substitution. Not to say that we couldn't have eliminated our y variables, right? Those all would have taken longer and required more brain power. Beautiful. Okay, so it gives me these. So guys, let's just go ahead and read through this word problem here. Just another example of, okay, we're buying 2 different kinds of tickets. Adult tickets, child tickets, right? They cost different amounts, right? We bought 1 adult ticket and 2 child tickets for $10, right? That is how we would write that. 1 adult, 2 child. Again, don't know how much they cost. We add those 2 amounts together, we get $10. Mrs. Vroom, it's kind of a funny name, bought 2 adult and 3 child. 2 adult, 3 child for $17, okay? Best method for solving this. Just to be different, right? I think a lot of us would say do the same thing we just did with elimination, right? That would be fine. Guys, couldn't I quickly solve this equation for x? Look, it's not going to take very long. X equals -2y plus 10. So now I can use substitution very quickly. We can replace this x with this expression, right? And then we're going to have one variable in our equation. So 2, again, this has to go in parentheses, 2y plus 10. Okay, look, there's the x part. Then we got plus 3y equals 17. Little distributive property here. Plus 20 plus 3y equals 17. And, okay, combine your y's. This is negative y. 20, we're going to go ahead and subtract 20 over here. So we're going to get 3. All right. So that means y is 3, right? So I think that was, what, child tickets? Okay. Come back here. Look, I've already got this one solved for x, right? So let's use this. X equals -2 times y plus 10. So -6 plus 10. So x equals 4. Bam. There we go. So 4 adult tickets, 3. I was going to say 6, 3 kid tickets. Okay. Yep. I like all that.
I love all that.
Guys, we got a special visitor. We have a special visitor in today's video, right? I don't know if you're ready for this. He might even solve a problem. Who's to say? Hey! There he is, guys. Mr.
I love
Knowles
me
here.
some systems.
Yeah. What you don't know is he's really good at systems. Okay. The blue line represents the cost of renting a car from apparently Ace Ventura, Pet Detective Car Rental. Red line represents the cost of a car from this other place. Write a system of equations based on the information given in the graph. Woo! Okay, so guys, we know how to do this. Slope, y-intercept. Put it all together. You guys do that for me? Probably not. You need my help. Let's do the blue line first. I would estimate that to be at 45. We'll put the blue line up here. I don't have a lot of room. Mr. Noel has not given me much room here.
There is not much room to
There
do
is
all
not,
this
yeah.
work.
Again, guys, we got all kinds of good points here, so we need to find the slope as well. If you want to pause the video and do that, go right ahead. In the meantime, I'm just going to try to do it very quickly with some brain power here. So let's see, that's going to go up 5, that's going to go over 20. So let's say that is 1/4 x, maybe, plus 45. You guys good with that? Hopefully. Maybe not. Red line, let's do the same thing there. Again, y-intercept all the way down here at 35. Okay, find me the slope. Ooh, bad. Let's go right here. All right. What is this? 120 and 70? We get some good numbers, Mr. Noel. 0, 35. Okay, you guys ready? So this is going to be 35 over 120. 7. And what is that? 24? Is that right? Ugh. 7/24 x. That's miserable. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, write a system. There we go. We did that. Interpret the meaning of each equation. So, guys, what does the slope mean? Right? What is the y-intercept? Again, so we have a rental cost for every mile that we drive. I mean, I guess we could clean those numbers up. But basically, we pay $1 for every 4 miles that we drive. In the blue equation, here I pay $7 for every 24 miles I drive in the red equation. And then, of course, right, our 45 and 35 represent our starting value, right? Before we even have driven at all, we have to pay some money. Solve this system and describe the meaning, right? Well, if we solve it, gang, right, we're going to solve it, and where those 2 lines meet, right, that's where our 2 rental companies will charge us the exact same amount, right? So if we think about it, hey, the blue one, this is how much it's costing me, is cost more up until that point where they meet. Then the red one's going to cost more. So it looks like they're going to meet right here, gang. And this is at, what number is that? 220 miles. So guys, when we drive 220 miles, they cost the exact same amount, right? Any mileage less than 220, the red line, whatever company that was, the star place, less expensive, right? Blue place, more expensive. Okay. You guys good with that? Are they good with that, Mr. Noel?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Look, that's just the same. Oh, I get it. Look, I was supposed to put all my work here, guys. That's great. Okay. Last question. You guys ready? It's the last one. Maybe Mr. Noel will do this one. Who's to say? The cost to rent a video game from Action Video is $2 plus 50 cents a day. We're renting video games? Who does that anymore? The cost to rent a video game at TV, see what they did there? You see what they did there? Is $1 plus 75 cents a day. After how many days will the cost of renting a video game be the same, right? So in other words, we've got to write. They didn't give us the equation here? Oh, bad news. Okay. So guys, first place, Action Video. There's everything we need to know. So we have to come up with an equation that represents how much it costs per day. Cost equals, right, 50 cents a day. Again, I don't know how many days we're going to rent for. Maybe we need, the new COD for, 12 days before we can, win it or something. Okay, there you go. So there's our first store, right? That was Action Video. Second one, again, structure is going to be identical. We've got some different numbers here. They cost 75 cents a day plus $1. Okay, so there's your two equations. How do you folks want to solve it? We can substitute, we can eliminate. I don't really feel like graphing.
Set them equal to each other.
Ooh, Mr. Note says set them equal to each other. Ooh. Yeah, so he wants to substitute, right?
You betcha.
He says, hey, we know C is this expression here. Let's go ahead and take this expression and replace that C with it, right? That's what we're going to do. All right, 50D plus 2 equals 0.75D plus 1. Solve now for D. So guys, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move 50 cents over here. So I like fractions better, so I'm just going to say 1/4, which is the same as 0.25. We're going to move this over here. That's going to be 1. We're going to multiply by 4. We are going to get 4 days. You guys good with that? Of course you are. So it says, how many days is it going to be before they have the same cost? So if you rent for 4 days, they're the same price. If you rent less than that amount or longer than that amount, one of them will be less expensive. The other will be more expensive. If you're not sure which one, take the number 3, throw it in there. You'll figure out which one is less expensive or more expensive in this case. Okay, that's all I got. Mr. Noel, you got anything you want to add?
I love systems.
He loves systems, we love systems, and so do you guys. So have a good rest of the day. Again, pick the best method, use that to solve. No, you can't pick the same method for all of them, right? Guys, we need to be proficient with all of our different methods, okay? So as some of us would say, don't be that person. Use all your methods. See you, gang.